I hate D&D 5e's mounted combat rules. And it's not for the weird interactions with initiative. It's not for the weird interactions with movement. My biggest gripe with 5e's mounted combat rules is simply how it handles space and positioning. Ask yourself, if you're playing on a grid, when you mount a horse, where does your character go? Because there's no specific explanation there. You move into your mount's space, but you don't cease to be a creature in your own right. You don't adopt your mount's space, which means your character still needs to exist on one of the squares of your mount's space. So let's say that you're a human, you're medium size, you occupy one 5-foot cube, and you mount a horse, which is large size, so 10-foot square, 10-foot cube, whatever. You, as the rider, must exist in one of the spaces inside that horse's space. So if we're looking at things in 3 dimensions, the horse occupies 4 cubes on the ground and 4 cubes up high because it is large size. Where does your character go? Which of those cubes? Are you by the left foot? Are you by the right haunch? Are you up high? Are you down low? What happens when the horse moves? What happens if the horse turns? Where is your character? The best approximation I can think of is your character effectively T-poses somewhere in space around your horse. But there's no clear answer. And Jeremy Crawford, back when Dragon Talk was still a podcast, Jeremy Crawford went on the podcast and discussed the mounted combat rule for 20, 30 minutes, something like that. Never explained any of this. Where does your character go? We got an entire new version of the 5e rules. They didn't touch mounted combat one word. They had the opportunity to fix it, and they did nothing. I hate 5e's mounted combat rules so much that I started a podcast which is now in its 5th season.